What in the world? What in the world? What in the world? What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Big Low Country. First of all, I hope that everybody out there is doing great tonight. Hope that everybody's out there doing great tonight. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just a old country boy, former football coach that just loves to sit around and talk about sports. Look, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with me, and I want to thank you so much. If you are watching the show after the show has aired and went live, and you're watching it yourself on your own time, make sure that you put a what in the world bow in the comments for me, just so I could, see who came by to show me some love. But first of all, let me go ahead and show love to the people that are here. Much love to my homeboy Bubba Gump. Said, come on, coach. Nabil, much love to you. What's going on with your coach? I hope that you're doing good tonight, my family. Hope that you're doing good tonight. Granddaughter says, yo, Coach Big Low Country. Coach Ronnie, what it is, where you be at, who you be with. Things to make you smile. What numbers to dial. And you already know this, man. Rise up. You already know. False Start Falcon. He said, he said I'm stalling. What in the world, boy? What in the world? Oh, man. Lowski in here chilling out with us. Much love to you, Bo. Much love to you. False Start Falcon says, Coach, he in a Zoom with upper management. Uh-oh. I done got in trouble later. What in the world? Oh, man. My bad, Bo. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm telling you. I see 11 o'clock too late. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Granddaughter says, can we go on in 2 hours or on Tuesday night watching a live stream on YouTube trying to see ghosts? Oh man, you trying to see ghosts, bro? Yeah, I don't need food with you popping them things. What's going on, Coach Wallace? Everybody else, much love to everybody for jumping on with us tonight. Charles B. Terror Artist 404 is in the building. Much love to you. Wait a minute. First of all, Terror Artist 404, you and Keith, I see y'all on Facebook. It was on this styling and profiling and everything. I said, look at the coaches over there doing it big down there in Jacksonville. Much love to y'all, man. Much love to your family. Much love to you. So, we got a few things to talk about tonight, right? I mean, first of all, we're going to talk about this Super Bowl that's happening tomorrow. Super Bowl that nobody seems to be talking about. It don't seem like people are that excited about the Super Bowl this year. We're going to talk about some NBA stuff. We're going to talk about some more NFL stuff. And, these Saturday night pep rallies, they pretty much, y'all are the star of the show. Y'all kind of choose the direction that we go in. I'm free. I'm like Bruce Lee. I'm like water, my friend. I'm like water. I can flow with it. Oh man. Key line, what in the world, Bo and Bo X? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Coach Padre? Tony Wright's in the building. Much love to you. Much love to you. I see everybody in here. We're finna have a party tonight, Bo. You already know what time it is. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday. Sticky, icky, icky. Oh. I'm feeling good, Bo. First of all, let me tell y'all some of the reasons why I'm feeling good. First of all, I didn't have to work today, right? Y'all know I work like a madman. They had the old dog stretched out most of the time. I didn't have to work today. I got up late. I normally get up about 7 o'clock. I don't know if I told y'all, the old coach, he got a new job and pretty much doing 2 jobs. But fact of the matter is, I didn't have to work today. I laid around. Me and Coach Ronnie, we did some errands. And then I think from like 8 o'clock to now, I was just chilling out and watching TikTok videos. I got caught in the wormhole. So I'm feeling refreshed. And the most important thing is the fact that I get a chance to chill out with the coaching staff. That's the most important thing. Molly Marlin here says, Big Low, you rap like Biggie Smalls' cousin, Medium Smalls. Wow. Wow, Coach. I hear you. Okay, so you coming out hot. I got you. Oh, man. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Let's go ahead and do what y'all came here for. Y'all don't want to hear about me just watching TikTok and, not cleaning up the garage, which I said I was going to do today, but I didn't. Let's go ahead and do what y'all came here for and talk about some sports. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Super Bowl tomorrow. Bengals and Rams. Who would have ever thought that this would have been the Super Bowl for 2022? I never would have thought this would have been the case. But with that being said, you got old cool Joe Burrow over here trying to do his thing, and you also got Matthew Stafford on this side, been in the league for years, and he finally got a supporting cast. And now we're in one of those situations where we're going to see what he's capable of doing. Does he have the talent to win a Super Bowl, right? I mean, he got past Tom Brady. He got past everybody else. He got past Jimmy Garoppolo and Kyle Shanahan. Will Matthew Stafford actually do it? So, you know what we do. We practice collective thinking here at Big Low Kuntry Sports, right? So let me go ahead and ask y'all what y'all think. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl tomorrow, and you feel like Joe Burrow is going to, make history and win this high school state championship, national championship in college, and win this Super Bowl tomorrow. If you're going with the Bengals, put a 1. If you're going with the Rams, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know what y'all think. I legitimately want to know what y'all think, as far as who y'all think are going to win this Super Bowl. Definitely. Coach Ronan says, shout out to the Bows, Coach Keyline. Definitely. Shout out to the Bows. Chair Artist 404, he said that they're doing well. Well, I'm definitely glad, brother. We ain't got nothing but love for you. Johnson Rozier's in the house. Much love to you, Johnson. Hope that you're doing good as well, brother. Definitely. Tony Wright says, we're going to have my wife's homemade fried chicken, shrimp, and rice. Now I'm picking up her favorite. What you picking up from you? What in the world, boy? I should have came. I should have did a show from the Wright's house. They finna have the fried chicken and the shrimp and rice, picking it up from the Chinese spot. Man, that's the spot. I had a bowl from Chipotle. That's what I had. And I had a chicken bowl from Chipotle. So I'm doing good. I'm feeling light, feeling kind of energized. So we definitely doing good. And Coach Ronan, she's over here throwing side eyes to Molly Mall. It's a party. When Coach Ronan and Molly Mall in here talking trash to each other, it's Saturday night. It's going down. Like there's a whale in the boat. Padre says, literally, no one is cooking chicken hot dogs. Oh, hey, Coach, right? Oh, man. Nah, ain't nobody eat no chicken hot dogs over here, boy. I can't do it. Coach Ronan, she had to eat those by herself. She bought it one time. I just threw them in the trash. She said, where the chicken hot dogs at? I don't know. She said, where the chicken hot dogs at, Coach? I said, I don't know, baby. I couldn't tell you. I'm trying to help her find them. I was like, man, are they under? Man, where the things at? Goodness gracious. Appreciate that so much, Coach Ronan. So look, y'all know the party's jumping off. First of all, what's in my cup is in my cup. Now, it might be water, it might be moonshine, but if you see me smiling, that just means that I'm happy to see you. That just means I'm happy to see you. So bottoms up. Thank y'all so much. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. So I asked everybody, who they're going to go with. If you think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl tomorrow, make history after 33 years of winning their last playoff game, if I'm not mistaken, that was the year they went to the Super Bowl to play against the 49ers, if I'm not mistaken. If you're going with the Bengals, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that, it's the Rams all day, put a 2 in the chat. I see my homeboy Terry Artist 404. He's in here representing those Rams. Man, what's your homeboy's name? Terry Artist 404 that's always playing with the Rams. That's his favorite team. I can't remember, but I know that he's excited about this season. Molly Mall, Joy Rivers is in the house chilling out with us. Y'all make sure that y'all welcome Joy to the stream. And Johnson Rozier said that they're pulling for them Bengals. They think them Bengals going to go ahead and pull it out. Definitely. The Real says, glad that you went live tonight, Coach Lowe. Well, I'm glad that you came to the live to chill out with us tonight, my family. Thank you so much. Coach Wallace said that he's going with them Rams. Said he thinks the Rams going to go ahead and do it. Okay. Coach Roney and Lowski, they said that they going for them Rams. Keyline, he says 2. Dway, Dose. Did I say that right, Coach Ron? I don't know. I ain't never take French. In high school. You know, I had a tough enough time with English. Oh, see, I didn't know. There wasn't a U in there, so I was like, I like, hold on now. Okay. I said dough. Okay. I said dough. Okay, all right. We doing good, boy. I'm smarter than I thought I would. False Falcon says 2. Matthew Stafford. He's gonna take it home for his best bud, Matty meltdown. Oh man, Matthew Stafford representing UGA, Iceman, and Coach Charles B, Coach Iceman. They both said that they think that they're gonna go with the Bengals. You know what? I need to check up on my buddy Payo. I don't know if y'all remember before the season started, I was on his channel. He had a thing about the most optimistic fan award, and I didn't get it. I think I held some resentment towards him for that. That's why I ain't talked to him. I need to I need to check up on Payo, but he's a huge Los Angeles Rams fan. So let's see. Padre said he's going for the Rams. Grandizer said he's going for the Rams. Okay. Tony Wright says Cincy 38, Rams 20. Cincinnati Bengals O-line are tired of all of the microphone pushers saying that they aren't good. So he's going with 11 ones. Okay. Antoine Wartime said he's going for that Georgia Bulldogs quarterback. You know what? I think I'm kind of agreeing with you in that regard because, you know, to me, you know, a lot of things in life go down to, you know, my disdain for the Saints, right? Whenever I bought Coach Ronan's engagement ring, I said, you know what? Give me the platinum one because the gold one looks too much like the Saints colors. So it's going to apply in this case too, right? It's going to apply in this case too. Since Joe Burrow played for LSU, Matthew Stafford played for Georgia, you know, I think I'm finna go ahead and ride with them Rams because, you know, LSU is too close to New Orleans for my comfort, to be completely honest with you. So I think I'm finna go ahead and ride with them Rams, and I think the Rams are a better team. I feel like, you know, they just gotta kind of pay their dues. Definitely. Terry Artist said, he said, water don't sting like that, sir. He said that there's something going on. There's something in the water. Isaac Crime said he's also going for the Rams. Okay. King Kush the Great, much love to you. He says he's going for the Rams. Well, Antoine Wartime said he got his water too. What's going on, Coach Rose City? Much love to your family. Appreciate you for jumping on with us. Definitely. J. Rock said he just got here. He said, what is the question? So basically the question is, J. Rock, you know, with this Super Bowl coming up, if you think the Bengals are going to win, put a 1 in the chat. If you're going for the Rams, put a 2 in the chat. You know, we definitely want to see what everybody's thinking. Padre in here with the first Superman chat of the night. He says, come on, Coach Lowe. That French 2 had you in a chokehold down. He said, you said Dwayne. He said, how you get that, bro? That's what I said. I thought I said Dwayne. I said, Dwayne, where in the world? Well, Padre, you know, dang, I see, I was going to say what? What's the word in French, Coach Rhoda? I can't. Huh? Un or un? Okay. Well, look, Coach Padre, I gotta appreciate you for giving un or un Superman chat the first one of the night. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man, you see how you could call me out, Coach Rhoda? Oh yeah, I forgot. Cause that's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Super Bowl chat. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you, Coach Rhoda. See, you keep me in line. You treat me so fine. I appreciate that. Even though I get on your nerves. Coach Rhoda told me earlier tonight, she said, sometimes you just annoy me. I said, what in the world? I said, well, I thought we had this loving relationship. You know, I thought everything was good. You know what they say, right? You know, I see this on Facebook. They say, look, you know that there's issues whenever, you know, your significant other get into it with you, and the first thing the other one say is, man, see, we were doing good. Oh, man. Rose City, he talking about LSU. Hey, man. Look, man, you already see what time it is here, man. This Bulldog country. Appreciate the dun, Coach Padre. Definitely. Coach Horner said, when the Padre yeah, man, yeah, we definitely love Payo.
Granddad just said Payo tried to get in touch with you.
Oh, he did? He said Payo time going to do play-by-play for the Rams game. Peeps can follow him there. Yeah, Payo time. Yeah, I didn't know he was trying to get in contact with me. I'm gonna have to check that out. See if I can get in contact with him, because no, that's my buddy, old Payo time. Definitely, man. Definitely. J Rock says 1. He says going for the Bengals. 31-27 in a thriller. He said, but get a ram. Definitely, man. I got old Sterling Woods in the building. Y'all make sure that y'all welcome Sterling to the chat. Definitely. So I know a lot of y'all, you know, I know it's Saturday night, and y'all done chewed me out for coming on here late. My apologies. Even though we don't have a time, you know, y'all like, what you doing? What you doing coming on here all late? Like, my bad. I ain't mean to. I ain't mean no disrespect. I'm sorry. Look, I do need y'all to do a country boy a favor, even though, you know, I, you know, showed up late, not really, you know, to the stream and everything. I do need everybody to do me a favor. Make sure that you hit that like button. In the words of my homeboy Smitty Smarts Machine, help get us out into the YouTube universe. If you hit that like button, I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day if you'll invite me. Also, if you could, and you know any friends or family that are interested in sports like you are, or would just enjoy the commentary that we give, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Smoke Signal. Go to the Walmart, stand in front of the door, and tell people whatever you got to do to get it out. Oh, man. But I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on and chilling out with us. Definitely, man. Definitely. Rose City says, Big Low, don't tell me you annoying like the you annoying like the Falcons. They say birds of a feather. Well, you know the rest. What in the world, Bob? Oh, man, you know it's all love, Rose City. You know it's all love. So I'm basically I'm just gonna kind of tell y'all, you know, how I think the game is gonna turn out tomorrow. You know, and I definitely want to know what y'all think. You know, this is the benefit of having a coaching staff, right? You know, whenever we have the coaches meetings, you know, we get in there and we kind of talk about different scenarios, different things that could happen, and how we're going to react to them. You know, we did that all throughout the season. Unfortunately, Arthur Smith didn't listen to us. So, well, you know, I just want to tell y'all, I think the biggest battle is going to be, and Coach Tony Wright, he actually mentioned this earlier, the Bengals offensive line versus the Rams defensive line, right? You know, we know that the Bengals, their offensive line is pretty bad. And this is one of the arguments that a lot of Matt Ryan, the people who don't like Matt Ryan, have brought up many times. Coach Ronnie, if you don't mind, could you bring me my candle over there? I could light it up. I just want a little bit of smell good. I don't know if y'all know this. Old Coach Lowe, he big into the candles. But anyway, and this is one thing that a lot of people who you know, who are against Matt Ryan, you know, they say, well, look, Joe Burrow, you know, his offensive line isn't legitimate, but you know, moving forward, he's went on to have a very successful season. Like, he's a gunslinger. He's not the fastest guy out there. He can move around a little bit, but he can get the job done when he need to, right? So, but I feel like that's going to come to an end because this Rams defensive line, it hit different. Like who sang that song? SZA. Yeah, this Ram defensive line hit different. Hit different. Hit different. Hit different. Oh, I should have known Ty Dolla $ign was in it. He's in all these R&B songs nowadays. You know, you can't. But so that's something that we definitely have to consider. We definitely have to consider that. Let's see here. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, there we go. Hoodie Juby in here. Much love to you, Hoodie. He says, you know why I'm sending you this message? That's a super he said, because that's a Superman chat. I definitely appreciate it, Hoodie. And thank you so much for chilling out with us. And I got to do it. That's a tradition. Dun-dun-dun. That's a Superman chat. I'm sorry. That's a Super Bowl chat. Definitely appreciate it, my brother. Look, y'all know sometimes I got to set the mood right, you know. So I pull these out for Coach Roney, you know, all the time. You know, I turn the candles on. I'm like, hey, girl, I better look. Whenever I do this, look. I said, look, whenever I do this now, you know, you already know. Hoodie Juby, much love to you, brother. I ain't got nothing but love for you. Even though you a Saints fan, you know, I ain't got nothing but love for you, man. All our Saints brothers and sisters out there, we ain't got nothing but love for you. NFC South is the best division in the NFL, in my opinion. Well, I don't know. Last season it was kind of rough, but you know, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back. But much love to you, my family. Much love to you. But yeah, I think, you know, in this particular game, it's going to come down to that offensive line of the Bengals versus the defensive line of the Rams. And, you know, I think it might be similar to what happened last season. I know that it's not one of those cases where, you know, their offensive line is depleted and they're losing. They don't have like a whole bunch of starters like the Chiefs did last season. But if the Rams could just score at a steady pace, if they could just I feel like they could put up 24 points, this game might be over for the Bengals. As much as I would, you know, like to see the Bengals win, because I love Cinderella stories, I definitely feel like it could be one of those cases where, you know, by the second quarter, you know, we could see the direction of this game. Joe Burrow, he's going to have some great escapability. And he's going to have to legitimately make some crazy throws. Crazy throws. Definitely. Keyline says that Tony Wright, he's Joe Burrow's burner account. He's oh, Cool Joe. I don't know. Cool Joe, he probably in the bed. You know, if it was me, not playing in the Super Bowl tomorrow, I'm getting to bed by 9 o'clock. Of course, wait a minute. They're out there in L.A. Yeah. If it was me, I'd be playing spades with my teammates. And then about 9, 10 o'clock, I'll be getting in the bed, getting ready for tomorrow, you know, just going through my process. Because, you look, this is the biggest game of their life. Tony Wright says, look at the film of Tennessee, Baltimore, and the 2 San Francisco regular season games. Those teams ran the rock on the Rams defense. The Rams don't like offensive teams that get physical with them. I mean, yeah, that's true. But one thing that we do have to acknowledge is that sometimes the Bengals throw the ball too much. Sometimes they put a little bit too much pressure on Joe Burrow. So, you know, that's something that we also have to consider as well. Molly Mall says Young Men of Faith, Jamal 05, he says the Bengals got a bad O-line, but they got a great running game, and he got a lot of weapons, but the Rams are going to win in a close battle. Yeah, it's going to be tough, Young Men of Faith. It's definitely going to be tough. Padre says, all I know is if them lights get dim, coach might be faded and feeling next rated. Like next Friday. The lights go dim, coach. Turn off the lights. And light a candle. Oh, they did. Molly Mom put that in there. Oh, okay. Paul Stein. Oh, yeah, there you go. The coach singing, turn off the lights and light a candle. Turn them off. Oh man, Padre, I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Super Bowl chat. Oh man. Sterling, he says, I still want to know how the Bengals won against the Chiefs. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But you know, I put this on Twitter, you know, after that game 2 weeks ago. I said, look, ain't nobody finna knock Patrick Mahomes for blowing this lead. What was it? 24-3, 21-3 lead? And you know, a lot of people on my Facebook, they were like, it was like, well, this wasn't the biggest game of the year, coach. And he's won a Super Bowl already. So he's not a choker. I was like, I don't know, Bo. It looking like he might need the Heimlich over there. Look like he might have ate a piece of meat that was a little bit too big for him. Cause that was very chokish. That was very chokish if you ask me. Oh man. J Rod says, if I'm the Bengals head coach, I'm telling Joe Mixon to get ready to have a minimum of 20 carries in this game. And I agree with you. Joe Mixon, he's the car. He's the straw that stirs the Bengals drink. You know, everybody talks about Joe Burrow, T. Higgins. People talk about Jamar Chase, Coach Ronan stolen from me in my fantasy football league and everything like that.
Right. You weren't treating them right, so I stepped up and took them.
Okay, I hear you, Coach Roddy. I hear you, Coach Roddy.
And he treated me fine.
I hear you, Coach Roddy. I hear you. Talk your talk, sister. Talk your talk. Just wait till next year, though. 3-time champion next year. I didn't get me a shirt made. So you know what? I'm just tired of doing this.
Better than this year. You couldn't even get one win.
I got to win.
So I'm glad.
But you know what? The thing that happened this year is that, you know, the coaching staff was more important to me than yes.
Blaming y'all because he couldn't win in fantasy.
The coaching staff was more important to me than one win. I did get a win in the last week of the season.
Jump time.
Oh man, Hoodie Juby says, your thoughts when you seen Sean Payton and Tom Brady retire? Think the whole division is up for grabs. First of all, Hoodie Juby, that's that. That's a Super Bowl chat. Appreciate that, my brother. So I don't know if you seen the video, but you know, it was sad because, you know, whenever Sean Payton retired, I was like, man, boy, it must be tough for the people of Louisiana, just like wandering aimlessly through the bayou, like being in a tough situation. You know, it's like having a beignet with no powdered sugar on it. Like you don't know what to do. Is this bread or, you know? they were stuck, you know? It was like, you know, it was like eating a low country boil with no Zatarans. It was like they didn't know what to do. They were stuck. So then they was like, you know, so I made a video about it. I definitely think the division is up for grabs. As far as Tampa Bay goes, there's a lot of quarterbacks moving this season. I don't know what their salary cap situation is going to look like. But I've heard rumors from Aaron Rodgers to Russell Wilson to Deshaun Watson. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Tampa Bay has a good team, right? But it depends on what they do. But I feel like the division is up for grabs, my brother. I definitely do. It's going to be interesting. I'm eager to see, you know, all of the moves that everybody makes. Coach, let's get it. It's in the house. He says, "Oh yeah, I did, baby. Yeah, I did. Who did you? I definitely appreciate that. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Super Bowl chat. Definitely. Let's get it. He says, Coach, you know, I know sports. I want to make sure that you do too. Let me give you the dun, dun, dun. That's a Super Bowl chat. Let's get it said. Well, Coach Rhoda said I ain't say it right. All right. So she said, Coach, you know I know sports. I want to make sure that you do too. Let me give you that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Super Bowl chat. Much love to you, Coach. Coach, let's get it. I hope you and the family doing good, my brother. Definitely hope that you and the family doing good. Definitely, man. Definitely. Sterling Wood said, don't blame us. He said,
exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
I ain't blaming y'all.
Yeah.
No, it's like my attention.
Okay.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the coaching staff will take care of. See, because the thing is, guys, it's called the League of Champions, right? I put this league together of the best fantasy football players that I knew. And, you know, I had an extra spot, so I put Coach Roddy into it.
Okay. All right.
Nah, I just play Coach Roddy. He's a beast at fantasy football. But, yeah, so I put this league together of all the best players that I knew. And, you know, I won the inaugural one, right? I won the first championship. I was the first 2-time champion. And, you know, next year, after I realized I wasn't going to do nothing, I traded a whole bunch of players to draft picks. I'm finna be the first 3-time champion. And whenever I do, I'm finna get a shirt made saying, I'm tired of doing this. Hey, I'm finna have more championships than Ric Flair. I'm just gonna, you know. Oh man. Coach Granddad said, Big Low. They was wandering around the bayou. Like, wait a minute, what's that?
I don't know. I asked him what it is.
A rogaroo? I've never heard of a rogaroo. Is that like a capybara? Brother Miles said, Big Low, blame that little fish for covering up small and fat. What?
Rogaroo is a legendary creature in French communities linked to traditional concepts of the werewolf.
What?
And apparently it's popular in Louisiana in Cajun folklore.
What?
The body of a man and the head of a wolf, and it prowls Louisiana swamps looking for bad children.
Oh my God. Man. Y'all better be careful out there in Louisiana. Don't want to get eaten up by a rogaroo. Coach, let's get it. Says, Coach, the family is doing well. Just found we're expecting our second child. Oh man. Well, congratulations, Coach. Definitely, man. Definitely. Much love to you and the family. And yeah, definitely, man. That's great news. That's great news. That's another one added to the coaching staff. That's another one added to the family. Another one added to the coaching staff. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Definitely beautiful. Now, Tony Wright, he says our Falcons ran Devontae Freeman on first down, and then he says all hell broke loose. Cincy ran Joe Mixon 3 times as he got to a first down and almost broke the last run. Then Cincy kicks the field goal to win. Hey, look, you never know. You never know, Bo. It's going to be very interesting. This Super Bowl is going to be real fun to watch. And one of the main reasons why it's going to be so fun to watch is because, number one, Tom Brady's not in it. You know, I feel like he kind of I know that the NFL loves Tom Brady, and you know, it's one of those cases where, you know, he's probably the most popular player in NFL history. But, you know, I mean, let's be honest, like him being in the Super Bowl almost every year, like took a lot of interest away from it. Now we're getting a chance to see 2 fresh teams, 2 fresh faces who've never been in the Super Bowl before. No matter what, who wins, it's going to be one of those cases where history is going to be made. So you're going to either have a second-year quarterback that wins it, like Ben Roethlisberger, or you're going to have, you know, Matthew Stafford come out and win it after. Just imagine how the people in Detroit are feeling. That's crazy. That's crazy. Keelan says, so Coach Lowe won the first 2 years of the fantasy league he started, huh? Wait a minute. No, it ain't like that. No, you know it was fair. I made sure that it was fair. I ain't putting nobody in no bad situation. You know, it's one of those cases where I came, I saw, and I conquered. That was one of those cases. No, I said I won 2 times.
You said the first 2 years.
He said, so Coach Lowe won the first. No. So I won twice. I won the first year, and then when I won like 2-3 years later, Because it's been on for like what 11 years. Yeah, we've had the league on for like 11 years. So I'm won twice. So it's definitely one of those situations. Coach Roney says, they should have named.
Read Grandize's comment.
Oh, okay. He says, Coach Roney, they should have named their basketball team the Rougarous instead of the Pelicans. Then Coach Roney says, nah, they should have named the baseball team instead of the Pontchartrain Crawdaddies. Oh, man. Man, you can't beat that, man. You can't beat that. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those cases that, for the last, man, since 2001, Tom Brady's been in, 60, 70% of the Super Bowls, and one of those years he was out for the season. So, I mean, let's, let's legitimately look at this. Like, this is a fresh start. We're going to have a new face. Now, excuse me. Let's admit the fact that we know that Patrick Mahomes, he's going to be in the race for years to come. Like, it's going to be one of those cases where, you're going to be looking at them 2-3 years from now. You're going to be like, how did they keep all these people on this team? Because they want Patrick Mahomes to be that guy. They want him to be that guy. So, he's the new face of the league now. Whenever Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes was on the cover of Madden, that was the passing of the torch right there. That was legitimately the passing of the torch. Yeah, man. Yeah. Re-signed Constructor Patterson says, Coach, we go, okay. Hey, that's like Coach Ronda said, man. Keep watching. Levi Creek Music says, is it a wise tale or does mayonnaise really help get rid of Matty lice?
Wow.
The Falcons make them scratch their head sometimes. Wow, Coach. We're going to see. Bo. It's going to be one of those situations where, next season, Sean Payton, he's not there anymore. We're going to see what happens with, because like I've been saying this, all season. Whenever I was talking to my homeboy, Big Q, and the sports coma, I said, well, look, Q, remember who's winning the series. You could talk about who won this battle. But at the end of the day, who's winning the war? That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Definitely, man. Definitely. So Michael Walker, he's saying because I was talking about Patrick Mahomes, like, probably being dominant for the next 10 years. He says as long as he's got the coaching, Mahomes will dominate. So you're saying that when it comes to one of those cases where, let's say, they face salary cap problems. Let's say 3 years from now, they got to let go of Tyreek Hill. God forbid, but Coach Roney's crush, Travis Kelce, gets Travis Kelce gets hurt. So you're saying Patrick Mahomes will still be dominant, throwing for 5,000 yards and 35 plus touchdowns? That would be interesting to see, because if he's doing it like that, man, he will move up a peg in my mind. Some people saying that he's top 5 quarterback in NFL history now as far as talent. I got to see it for a little bit longer, but it's definitely going to be interesting to watch him for the rest of his career. Excuse me. Coach Dre says, hey, everybody, how's everybody doing and feeling on this Saturday night tonight? We doing lovely over here, Coach. I hope that you're doing good. Thank you so much for jumping on with us. Definitely, man. Definitely. Tony Wright says, Low, we have to trade Calvin Ridley for a second-round pick to give us 3 second-rounders. Hey, man, you've been preaching this. Now, if it happens, you already know who I'm going to say was saying this. You already know. I remember that you were saying this, back in November, December, Coach Roney? Yeah, like he's been saying it for a long time. So, look, if it happens, I'll definitely be saying, well, look, Coach Tony Wright, he was saying earlier we need to trade Calvin Ridley for at least a second-round pick. Now, I remember you saying Deion Jones, but like you might have got off of that bus, Coach. I'm not sure. Oh man, Rose City in here representing the Saints. You know, I ain't got nothing but love for you, Bo. I ain't got nothing but love for you. But this season coming up, it's the Falcons' turn. We got to come up and show out this season. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? This season, while the Super Bowl hadn't even happened yet. What, season's been over for us. Season was over for us. What, a month and a half ago? Season been over for us. Oh God. Saw the Patriots game when we had the emergency coaches meeting in the car. Yes, in the dark car. I was like, look, guys. Cut your bait. Oh man. Cut your bait. I don't think this is looking good.
You were calling it too early and all that stuff, but when you actually go to the games and you sit there and see that team, you saw that they just weren't. They weren't there.
Wait a minute. So people were saying I was calling it too early?
Yes.
Was I calling it though?
Yeah, you said in that video they're not gonna make the playoffs.
Oh, okay. I can't remember, but I know that Patriots game gave me the worst feeling. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing to sit up there through that. Like
sitting, working all day, and then coming to watch.
Working all day and then fighting that traffic to get there. It's like, and then it's like you sitting there, and then you got to deal with those Patriots fans. It's like, oh boy, yeah, that was tough. It was like using the bathroom for yourself and having to sit in it for 2.5, 3 hours.
It's different when you go to games.
Yeah. It's definitely different when you go to the game because all that emotion's flowing. Definitely. Keelan says Deion Jones need to change his nickname from Debo to Day to Day. I mean, from Debo to Day. He said because he ain't statue nobody chain no more. Oh man, Molly, he's saying that the Falcons they finna show out on the couch. Okay. Just remember who we're sitting beside right now. That's all I gotta say, Molly. Y'all beat us. What was that? That was the last game of the season. Y'all beat us at last game of the season. Everybody was running through the bins. Hopeful boy. Talk about who that think they're gonna go to the playoffs, and next thing you know, it showed up on the screen. The New Orleans Saints will not be attending the 2022 playoffs. I like, I got all kind of energy after that. I like, man, the season's over, but you know what? We got some room. They're gonna be less room on the sofa now because the Saints gonna be sitting beside us. I'm perfectly fine with that. Sounds like a win to me. I was eating the W. Saints ain't going to the playoffs, boy. That's a beautiful thing. Definitely, man. Definitely. Rosie said, "Dang, low, chill out, bro." Volleyball started it. I'm just responding. Oh man. But there's a few other things that I just want to chop. Huh? Yeah. That's why I've been saying. There's a few other things that I need to talk to y'all about as far as the world of sports. So, we do need to go to the basketball side of things, right? The trade deadline came and gone. Of course, first of all, the Atlanta Hawks didn't make any moves. They stayed put. And a lot of people are very up in arms about that. So they beat a Indiana Pacers team who traded all their people away. So they got that easy win. And then they turned around and got blown out the water the next game. But the trade that everybody's talking about, and I want to talk to y'all about, was this Philadelphia 76ers Brooklyn Nets trade. So for everybody that don't know, James Harden got traded to the Sixers. And the Nets, they ended up getting Ben Simmons. They got Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and 2 first-round picks. So my question to y'all is, who won that trade? If you feel like the Nets won that trade, getting Ben Simmons and all those other pieces to pair with Kyrie and KD, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like the Sixers won that trade, getting James Harden, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know what y'all think. Definitely. Let's see here. While y'all putting y'all votes in, Tony Wright says, Low, I backed out of that trade and inside linebacker Deion Jones because he wants to be here. So what we need to do is start Michael Walker as an outside linebacker, which is the position he played in college. Yep. I could definitely see that. Whenever he came out, I was saying the whole time that, he has great straight line speed, moving side to side. I really didn't get a chance to see it because, every time I seen him on film, he was just running forward. He wasn't never moving laterally. So that might be your outside linebacker. He might be the guy that could, possibly get to the quarterback for you a little bit. Definitely. Molly Mall said that the Falcons, they're going to be sitting on the couch with the spring sticking out. What in the world, Bo? What in the world, Bo? Rosie says, Big Low, Sabo, my offer still stands for me to put them house speakers in the Pioneer tape deck. That's a Superman truck. I actually got a subwoofer put in there. What was that? Yesterday, Coach Ron? Yeah. So I got the subwoofer put in there. Me and Coach Ron, we rode around all day. She wanted to hear some Big Crit songs, but the speakers up. She loves Big Crit for some reason. I don't know. He's cool, but I like that old Cash Money, Dirty Boys, Young Dro, Lil Wayne, stuff like that. She's like the more woke, conscientious rappers, I guess. Coach Ronan, Molly Mall, Lynn T, Coach Wallace, Coach Dre, Coach Sterling Woods. Goodness gracious. Charles B. Ernest Wright, much love to you. Ernest, thanks for chilling out with us. They all think that the Nets won this trade. I think I agree with you. Jamal D, what in the world, Bo? I see you in here. He says, feels like I haven't caught a stream in a while. I'm always at work nowadays. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with being at work all the time, Bo. Ain't nothing wrong with being at work. Coach Dre said, well, I'm so glad to hear that, Coach Wallace. Asking if he's ready for the Super Bowl and everything. Definitely, man. Definitely. Jamal, he said that Big Crit is super underrated, though.
Super underrated.
I like Crit too, but you some Crit, boy. Sometimes I be worried. I be like, oh. You really like Crit, huh? Does Crit light candles for you? Like what?
Not like that. He's a lyricist.
Oh, I'm a lyricist.
Let's hear some.
Coach Rona got low static. It's cool because I'm packing elastic. Having singing like Mr. Bombastic. Coach Rona just did that. The situation got drastic. Took your shoes off and that steamed up my glasses. What the world? I said, let's experiment. Have an experience with lotions and candles that smell like spearmint. I can't help but feel on you, hey, girl. Your skin all smooth and light. We slow dancing, slow jamming in the dude. What are you talking about? I'm a lyricist. Oh man, Rose City said that said he think that the Nets won this trade and re-signed constructor Patterson. Said Cash Money Patterson. He said that's J Rock said that he think that the Nets won this trade as well. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My mom said, "Why you play that pass?" Man, I had to bump to Troy, bro. That's the first joint I put in there was that Lil John passed to Troy, throw it up. I had to bump to Troy. Of course. But yeah, I feel like this trade may have put the Nets in position to win a finals to win a championship. And I hate that because me and Kyrie Irving don't get along. I legitimately don't like Kyrie Irving, so we're going to see if he could get along with his new teammates. But I just hate it. Keelan says, we need a second scorer, and Collins ain't in. He'll give you 25 points one night, then 7 the next. We just want to compete, not actually win a championship. You know what, Coach? It's like I said this before the season started. I said, hey, John Collins ain't the move, Bo. I mean, John Collins is a third option. He's not a number 2 guy. If you look at all these teams in the league that's at the top of the food chain, their number 2 guy is better than John Collins. They're more consistent than John Collins. I mean, and I mean, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And look, I gotta get to you. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Super Bowl chat. Much love to you, Coach. Much love to you. Definitely. Jamal says, Coach Roney, be trying to put people on crit. Coach Lowe, sleep over there. Man, I put her on crit.
Sleep.
I put her on crit.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
So you telling me I ain't put you on big crit?
I said no, you did not 3 times.
Okay, Coach Roney. Okay.
And I asked you to go with me to the concert. You were like, nah.
Okay. Well, I ain't never been a big concert guy. That's your thing. Jamal says, Coach Lowe with the hot 16 bar. Yeah, I'm telling Coach Roney, I'm a lyricist. She act like the old coach that used to rap back in the day. Like I ain't put out them 3 albums. I don't know what you're talking about. You know how I do it. You talk about some crit. Keelan says, crit the truth. He be having too many songs on his album. Like 47, too much, bro. Oh man. Definitely. Yeah, that's right, false start. Bars. That's right. Okay. Granddaughter says, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Help the algorithm for Big Low Kuntry. You dropping weekly content. Much appreciated. Appreciate that, Granddaughter. Much love, my family. Resign Constructor Patterson said, Coach Lowe had 16 in the truck. He been waiting to spit. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh, I don't see it, baby. Highlight it for me. Oh, okay. Coach running, and then Redrick Young, he says, I might have to sign Coach Lowe to Patterson Records. I don't know what Coach Run is sleeping on. Look, appreciate that, Reggie. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man. Jamal said, I'm late to the voting, but I agree. The Nets won. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Jamal, he said he's a Cavaliers fan this year. And it's been great for you. Hey man, I definitely appreciate how the Cavaliers kind of rebuilt everything, because let's be honest, whenever LeBron left, it set him back for a few years, because whenever LeBron comes, he always demands for them to make these trades. And then it's one of those cases where moving forward, it handicaps the team. And that's pretty much the same thing that's going to happen with the Lakers. Rose City says, hey, Molly Mall, 2 pearls going copper. What in the world? What? I guess that means I'm conducting electricity well. I guess that conducting fire. That's how hot I am. Y'all know them bars hot as fish grease. Y'all sit here. Oh man, appreciate that, Dre and Padre. Appreciate the dun-to-duns. And Molly Miles says, 2 pearls. I thought your rap was better than that. Now I have to throw your mixtape in the trash. What? What in the world? Goodness gracious. Well, look, I appreciate that, my brother. Even though you're gonna throw my mixtape in the trash, that's still that dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Foxstar Falcon says, crit song called OT Olympus. That thing hard, bro.
Mount Olympus.
Okay. I was gonna say, I never heard it.
So good. See,
Oh, okay.
You're asleep.
Okay. Well, you know, I don't be listening to a lot of this newfangled rap though. You know, even though Crit has the old school feel, I don't be listening to the newfangled rap. So you know, it's one of those things. I'm gonna have to check it out because, like I said, you know, I be listening to the, you know, that showing us stuff. Oh man, yeah, I appreciate the duns, y'all. I appreciate that. T30. What in the world, Bo? What's going on with your fam? Hope that you're doing good tonight. Hope that you're doing good tonight, my brother. Definitely. Totally right says if you haven't seen him, look up YouTube Christian Watson. Reminds me of a taller, faster Julio Jones. Ooh, man, a taller and faster Julio Jones. What in the world, boy? That's a lot. Look, that's a lot of man to be moving that fast. I don't know if I trust that. You gonna hurt yourself. You running that fast and starting and stopping on dimes like that. And you tall too. Man, that sounds like making a lower body injuries. You know, I know Arthur Smith, he likes the tall wide receivers and everything, but the wide receivers, if you look at the successful wide receivers now, you look at the ones back in the day, wide receivers are getting shorter. They're getting shorter because they want you want guys that gets in and out of cuts more. It ain't about mossing people as much as it used to be. But a taller and faster Julio Jones, that's rough right there. That's rough. Padre said, Coach said newfangled. Yeah, these newfangled rappers, bro. Cause Coach Rona, she found this playlist, right? She found this playlist of subs. Yeah. What was it? Songs for the subwoofer on Apple Music. And I was sitting there just gritting my teeth. I was like, oh man, where's the flow at? You know? I was like, what's going on here? Some of the stuff wasn't even rhyming. They was just saying stuff. These new, yeah. Like, what in the world? Skirt. Like, what in the world? Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. Keelan says, Coach, while we on young rappers, check out YBN Corday. Okay. Why these rappers have the letters in front of their names?
He said that they started as like a video game crew.
Oh, okay.
They started rapping, but he doesn't have that in front of his name anymore. It's just Corday.
Okay, just Corday.
Yeah,
you know who he is?
A tennis player, Naomi Osaka.
Okay, you know who he is?
Yeah.
Coach, you so hip.
I'm so hip.
You got Coach Roddy. So hip. Like, oh yeah, I know him. Corday, yeah. Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Okay. Just because you don't listen to this newfangled rap.
Yeah, this newfangled rap.
Still making good music.
You know, the newfangled rap.
You need to listen to it.
What happened to the Goody Mobs and the?
You need to listen to it.
You know, the Jeezys. You know, old school Jay-Z. The new school Jay-Z, he ain't doing it for me. You know, the old school Jay-Z, Jeezy, Dirty Boys, Pastor Troy. That's the stuff right there. That's the stuff. Fabulous. You know, I always like Fabulous. You know, folks like that. J-Rock says, I got word. New Texas coach Lovie Smith just hired Gramblin's offensive coordinator. Now Hugh Jackson hired on the staff at GSU. I wonder how Hugh is going to look at for a OC. Well, you know, that's something that I want to talk about. You know, it's crazy that, you know, Lovie Smith got that job as the head coach because if I'm not mistaken, was it one of those situations where he wasn't even applying? I heard about him applying for a job. Now all of a sudden like, he got a job. Yeah. And when was the last time he was the head coach in the NFL? It's been like 15 years, ain't it? It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. It's been a few pecan seasons. So it's one of those situations. Jamal D says Coach Roney got all the heat on her Apple. Let me tell you something. Coach Roney puts together playlists like she's writing a paper. Like she is legit. Coach Roney is the queen of Apple Music playlists.
R&B.
Nah,
R&B.
your hip hop playlist. I don't lie to you, they be coming now.
Like, yeah. Now you admit.
Yeah, like for the newfangled music, they be coming because sometimes I be listening. I'm like, okay, like some of these new songs, okay, I can rock with some of them. But yeah, Coach Roney, she be coming with the playlist. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now me myself, you know, I had a playlist too. You know, cause I got my country playlist. You know, there I got my workout playlist. Then I got my Southern rap playlist. I got my rap love playlist. And then what's the other playlist I got, Coach Ronnie? My vibing playlist. Yeah, so yeah, you know, yeah. It's one of those. Look, it's one of those things, man. One of those things. Hey, Coach Ronnie, Memphis Young Boy, he says, do you listen to NBA Young Boy, his cousin?
No, I actually don't listen to him.
Now, I heard some of his music.
I've heard a song or two, and I didn't mind. It was okay.
He has like he tells stories really well. Yeah.
I've never actually like sat and listened to his music.
Yeah, and it's real soulful. Like you can feel the soul in it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know Michael Thomas could rap like that. I was like, man, he what? Oh man. Okay, Coach Ronnie says I mostly have R&B mixes on my Apple Music. So yeah, that's her Apple Music right there. Definitely. Molly Mom says, what about Jeezy? He said, y'all don't support your fellow. Oh yeah, I be listening to Jeezy all the time. You know, whenever I do the karaoke's, I do that's the song I like to perform.
What song?
First I'm gonna stack my flow.
I ain't never heard you perform that song.
Yeah.
I heard you perform Tim McGraw.
I ain't performed Tim McGraw.
Whatever that white t-shirt. Barbecue stand on white t-shirt.
Oh, that's Tim McGraw. I didn't do that at a karaoke
yes,
though.
You did. Several times.
No, Coach Ronnie.
Yes, you did.
I did Garth Brooks.
And who sings the barbecue stand on my white t-shirt?
That's Tim McGraw.
Right? You done that song.
Okay, I hear you, Coach.
Oh my God.
I hear you, Coach Ronnie.
100%. You done that song at least 2 times I can remember at karaoke.
Okay, well, Jeezy, you know, I like the first I'm gonna stack my flow.
And then what?
Then I'm gonna stack some more.
And then what?
Close out, then I do my count. How the rest of the yams at my auntie house.
And then what?
Get fresh up at one of them cars. Oh man, what's going on, Kid Reacts? Much love to you, fam. Much love to you. I appreciate everybody coming on rocking out with us tonight. It's 12 o'clock Eastern time. And you know, everybody said that we came on too late. They said that we were stalling. I don't know. Yeah, I know when we do Saturday night pet rallies, it's whenever we can get on. But yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on. Coach Dre says, Coach Low, and then what? And my Manny Fresh voice. Oh man. Granddaughter says, Big Low, you and Coach Ronnie got to play some 70s funk, aka Betty Davis, R.I.P. He was a big freak, nasty girl. And if I'm in luck, I might get picked up. You know, in the song, Coach Ronnie.
No, that probably sounds like that old stuff my granddad and everything.
Oh man, those old people, they be listening to some nasty stuff.
I think Betty, right? Is she the one? I was like, that's my man, Betty Davis. Is she the one? That's my man. You were messing with.
Yeah.
Sarah, whatever.
Yeah. Man, I see you said it.
I know I said the wrong name.
Man.
You were talking to my man. I watched his club.
Yeah. Talk about whenever she called him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember. You had to call your daddy. You know, he be knowing all them old songs. You be crazy. Like, don't be crazy when you hear like, you know, I know he's probably listening, so I ain't gonna say old people, but it'd be crazy when you hear like older people, like they listen to the old songs, and like they always got their go-to thing. You know what your dad is when he be saying when he be feeling the music, and he be like, "Get off, Cameo." Oh, that's what he be saying. He be feeling it. Be like, "Oh, get off, Prince." Oh man, y'all are crazy. Coach Tony Wright says, Low, was it was you hanging with Julio and his crew at the clubs back with those songs? Back with those songs where you was spinning. Nah, man, I don't know what you talking about. Wait a minute, hold on. We got Ward done in the chat. He says, I've never heard a male vocalist like choir member Patterson. That's what he said. Oh, man. Molly Miles said so. He said, Big Low, you lost me when you said you listen to Garth Brooks. Well, first of all, let me tell you something. Garth Brooks is one of the greatest entertainers in our lifetime. You know, first of all, let's get that out of the way. You know, you can't knock something till you try it. You know, as far as like country music, yeah, I love country music. You know, it took me a while to get, and I'm finna drop it again. It took me a while to get used to this newfangled country music. You know, what's so funny?
You tell them what about their clothes annoyed you the most with the newfangled country music. Why you wouldn't listen to them?
They wore their clothes too tight. They were in the sparkly shirt. You know, country.
Listen to them because their shirts were too sparkly.
It was the sparkly shirts. Everybody tried to do all that, man. I was sitting here trying to listen to some straight up country soulful music with some storytelling. You know, they got on these sparkly shirts. Like, do you want me to pay attention to the song, or you want me to pay attention to your wardrobe? That's the question. You know. Oh man. But yeah, man, yeah. So yeah, it's one of those situations. Coach Droner, she put some of the playlist in there. Now, like I said, you know, she listened to this new stuff. You know, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the vlog. All you want to do is huh. Like, I don't know what they be saying. This new R&B ain't nobody singing no more. I miss the Drew Hills, the 112s, Jagged Edges, you know, Cisco's, you know, Andre Cisco's and folks like that. Like, people just don't sing no more. The same way Goody Mob said they don't dance no more, they don't sing no more either. So, you know, it's tough. It's tough. Wait a minute. Keelan says, that shirt too shiny. And my Macy Gray from Ida Wild Boys. Shirt too shiny. Oh man. Star Falcon says, Bo, the coaching staff be cutting up in every meeting. Y'all crazy. Man, look, we can't get y'all together because every time we get y'all together, it's like the conversation always go. You always go in a whole other direction. Y'all off the chain, boy. Y'all off the chain. Molly Mall says, Coach Ronnie might listen to Blueface and Lil Baby. I heard my first Lil Baby song today. You know, so for all y'all young Thundercats out there, don't pick on me. I know that y'all love Lil Baby and everything. And the song wasn't that bad. I can't remember the name of it. I just wanted to hear how it was going to hit in the truck with the speakers. But I heard my first Lil Baby song today, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Jay says, Molly Ma, I'm a country boy too, and I'm definitely don't listen to huh? What in the world? Y'all listen to so all right. We gotta take a vote. I want to know what everybody's thinking. So if you listen to country music, or you know, you heard a country song that you listened to and you liked, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where you know you just can't deal with country music, put a 2 in the chat. I you know, this is a social experiment. No, I want to know what y'all are thinking. This is a social experiment. So if you listen to country music or you heard a song that you listen to and you like, put a 1 in the chat. But if it's one of those cases where you know you just can't do it, No, put a 2 in the chat. Does Old Town Road count, Coach Ronan?
No.
That don't count.
No, it doesn't count.
Oh man. So Coach Ronan said Old Town Road doesn't count, y'all. She said you can't count that. Tony Wright said, "What is a little baby?" He one of these new rappers, man. See, I didn't know. And then don't forget now, you got the baby, you got Lil Baby, then you got Baby, the #1 stunner.
There's somebody named Baby Tate.
There's somebody named Baby Tate too. Mm-hmm. It's just like how you used to have the Youngs back in the day. Yeah. So yeah, man. There are a lot of them babies out there. There are a lot of them babies. So let's see. Molly Mall, he put 22 twos. He said he can't do the country music. I think y'all just hadn't heard the right country songs yet. Y'all just think, I should have been a cowboy. That's what y'all thinking. Like, nah, it's actually.
What should they be thinking?
Huh?
What should they be thinking?
Man, look, there's so much, man. There's so much. Jay Murphy, he says he don't deal with the country. Keelan says Coach Lowe be pushing P. What in the world? What's that? I see a jacket with P on the back of it. I'm like, bro, I'm so out of the loop. Coach Rhoda, she said she listens to country. That's she got a country boy in her life. That's what that is. It changed her life. She said all the time that she didn't listen to country though, but she said she did listen to country before she got with me. But I think she's gotten a new appreciation for it. Padre says 2. He says, I hate achy breaky heart, Coach. What? There's more to country than achy breaky heart. Man. Ward dun says he doesn't listen to country. Keyline says 1. Lady Answer, you look good, so fresh, so fine. Yeah. Florida Georgia line, Face and Kane Brown. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. Sherlyn Wood says it depends on how I'm feeling.
Oh, I love Lone Star.
I never heard Lone Star.
They sing like slow jams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Billy Currington.
Love song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamal D says.
I only listen to it with you, and that's a group you don't even know.
No, I said I put you on.
No, you said that I said I didn't listen to it.
Okay, Coach.
And
Rhoda.
I clearly did.
I hear you.
I know a group you don't.
I hear you, Coach Rhoda. I hear you. Jamal D says I could literally think of one country song I mess with. Cruise by Florida Georgia. I guess that's kind of popish, but that's still a country song. That's still a country song. Ward Dun says I should have been a cowboy. That's an actual song, but it's an old school country song. Granddaddy said he could deal with the country. He said he could deal with the country. Okay. Molly Miles says Spot got him is the other rapper that sound funny. Okay, Spot. Yeah, Spot got him. Now I might be mispronouncing it. These newfangled rappers, these young Thundercat rappers. You don't know what you're gonna get. Granddaddy said he listened to it. Now Levi Creek Music says, now you talking my language. I'm a country singer working in Tombstone, Arizona, originally from the Athens area. I have to write a Big Low song. Oh man. Oh man. What in the world? I'll come and say the chorus for you. Yes. Please send that to us when you're done. J-Rock says, I came across this dude named Jeter Jones, the king of Trail Ride Blues. He got a song called Dirt Road Lovin'. Okay. You want country blues? There you go. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Dirt Road Lovin'.
These are the videos on YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. We in Atlanta. They ain't got dirt roads up here.
No, not really.
So we go back to the country. I'll have to, put that in there. Take you on the dirt road.
I don't know why.
Take you on the dirt road. Like, come on, Coach Roddy. Let's go get lost for a little bit. Do a little bit of fishing in the dark.
All over the road.
Oh man. Granddaddy said when I was overseas in the early 90s, Dwight Yakum, 1,000 miles from nowhere. Yokum. 1,000 miles.
You never heard of him?
No, I never heard of him. 1,000 miles from nowhere was guys in my unit song. We didn't want to be there. Well, man, I'm gonna have to check that one out too. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Tony Wright says Christian Watson's highlights are on YouTube, Low. Okay, I'm gonna check them out because that sounds like a big tall glass of water to be moving like that. You know, that's a lot of man to be moving that fast. What?
Call that man a big tall glass of water.
I can't call him a big tall glass of water. What?
Mike Davis thighs.
Thick thighs save lives, right? Here, big tall glass of water. If you talk to Julio Jones, you see 4'6'5".
How women describe men.
Well, you need to take your mind out the gutter. We're looking at this from a football perspective. See,
stop sexualizing the player.
I'm not sexualizing nobody.
They're men, not objects.
I'm not sexualizing nobody. I just said he a big tall glass of water. Yeah, he's 6'4", 6'5". If he's 6'4", 6'5", and he run faster than Julio Jones, all I'm saying, that's a lot of meat to be.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. That's a big tall glass of water to be trying to run up and down the field, make cuts like that. You know, you just need to get your mind out the gutter. It's so nasty.
He starts sexualizing these players.
Ain't nobody sexualizing. Low. Dre Murphy said, "Low, no, you can't call another man."
Exactly.
Is that coach? He said, "Hey, coach. Hey, look, you're my buddy and everything. You know, I definitely enjoy. You know, I definitely enjoy chilling out with you. But look, coach, look, you gotta stop. You can't be calling me and big old tall glasses of water. Like, my bad, coach. My bad, coach. I didn't know I was doing something wrong. Look, I do need y'all to do a country boy a favor. Make sure that you hit that like button for me. If you feel if it makes you uncomfortable, me calling him a big old tall glass of water, make sure that you hit that like button, you know. And that's your way of telling me I shouldn't do it. You know, make sure that you hit that like button. Also, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family, and make sure that you subscribe. Coach Padre says, "Hey, coach, his eyes are up here." What in the world?
Oh my God.
Y'all just so dirty minds, boy. What in the world? His eyes are up here, coach.
You don't want to do all the sex talk.
That's no sex talk. I just said, hey, that's a big old tall glass of water.
All right.
Be up and be running up and down the field like that. You try to run.
Eyes up here. Eyes up here. Oh,
Y'all nasty, boy. Y'all just gotta keep y'all mind out the gutter, boy. Man.
You didn't say Padre?
Padre. Well, you. My bad. Let me keep my eyes up. My bad. Look, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Super Bowl chat. Y'all got me thrown off. You know, I'm used to using these words my whole life. And now here I am, you know, at the age that I'm at. And y'all talking about, oh, nah, you can't say that no more. Like,
say what you feel.
I definitely will. I definitely will. That big old tall glass of water running up and down the field. He's a fast, big, tall glass of water. He taller than Julio Jones. 6'4", 6'5". Better slow his fast, tall glass of water behind there. Oh man. Granddad, he put a who day in the chant, man. You know them Saints fans, they ain't gonna like that, boy. You better be careful. You better be careful. Tony Wright said Christian Watson, 6'5", 211, out of North Dakota State. Big old tall glass of water. Now, it'd be different if I said.
I didn't see that.
It'd be,
I didn't see that part of it.
It'd be different if I said big old sexy tall glass of water. Now that's sexualizing it.
You
I just said.
he's sexy, I think.
No, I'm not. I just
yes,
said.
There you go, and I want to sip.
I never said that.
That's what people say.
That's what people say. That's not what I said. All I'm saying is, like, if I would have been like, so how am I supposed to call him tall?
Tall? I don't know. Like a tree? I don't know.
See, where I'm from, like, whenever guys talk about women being sexy, they say, "Oh man, I want to climb her like a tree." That's what they say. So, like, that's sexualizing. So it's like, I think y'all mind just in a gutter. That's what I think. You know, Falstart Falcon says, Coach, you can say what you want, but sometimes you got to put a pause in front of that thing. Shouts out to Rashard and Dave. Panthers Nation podcast. Look, I'm comfortable in my sexuality. So, you know, it's like I can say, you know, big old tall glass of water. And, you know I'm not meaning nothing sexual about it. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all can think what y'all want to. Y'all need to just get y'all minds out the gutter. That's all that is. That's all Coach Ronan. See, y'all following her bad example. That's all that is. See. Now, I said tall glass of chocolate or water. My mom talk about big old tall glass of chocolate milk. See, now that's sexualizing. Because... Boy, Alex Edwards, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with your fam? Hope that you're doing good. Brian Peebles, what in the world, Bo? Hope that you're doing good, my family. Big old tall, thick thigh, man. See what? What in the world? Oh man. Granddaughter says, Coach Ronan got me rolling in the tailgate video he posted when you guys went to Washington, D.C. The guy with the shiny jacket, Coach Lowe said he thought that was a stroll ball walking. He looked like he got kind of mad about that thing, didn't he? I was like, man, I'll have to fight somebody up here watching.
Why you got mad at an extra shiny jacket? Like...
I don't know neither, but you see, I had to like dial it back. I was like, man, that thing nice though. Like, you know, but he was like, he looked like, what? Like, oh. Like, we have to come to blows. I might have to come to fisticuffs. No, I don't see it in here. Oh, wait a minute. Padre said, what about his mind, Coach? What in the world?
Not just about his body, Coach.
I didn't say.
What about his mind?
You know what? Let me go ahead and stop, because y'all making this something that it ain't supposed to be. Oh man, y'all look crazy. Y'all look crazy, boy. Y'all look crazy. Well, I tell you what. Let me go ahead and ask everybody, because you know, y'all know I have my weird verbiage that I use. Like, do y'all think I should use big old tall glass of water? If you think it's cool that I use that, put a 1 in the chat. You know, if you feel like I don't need to use that type of verbiage, put a 2 in the chat. You know, because I hate if we go ahead and draft them, and then I go to training camp one day and he'd be like, "Oh, you that dude on YouTube calling me a big old tall glass of water." Like, so I definitely want to know what y'all thinking. Granddaughter says, Coach Ronan, Coach Lowe said he thought he saw a stroll ball walking across the street. Oh man. Y'all look crazy. So Padre, Coach Padre, he said that he thinks that's okay. you know, for me to say big old tall glass of water, you know. Or Dun says one, it wasn't bad enough to say Paul. So okay, you know, Coach Roney, I'm scared to read hers. She says, one, use whatever you want, Coach. I know where you sit, where you what? Telling all my business. Oh man, Molly Miles said, Big Low. As long as you didn't say, good God Almighty. The big time. Exactly, Molly Miles. Brian People says, look, Coach, that's okay. You can use big old tall glass of water, you know. J Rock says, Big Low. I just saw another video by Jeter Jones saying bit by a cougar. Dog, I'm crying. The song is dope though. See, look at that. You see that? You got somebody else that's getting on to the vibe of the country music. They're listening to more country music, opening their mind. You know, kind of like Molly Mall had to do. He had to close his eyes and open up his heart. You know, so it's like people, they get a chance, they listen to country music and they open up their heart and they open up their ears, and it can change their life. You know, it's one of those things. Padre says, just don't go before or after, and it's all good. So I can't be, and I agree with you. I didn't be like, that's a big old tall glass of water. All right, that's a big old tall glass of water. See, I didn't do that. I was just like, man, you know, that's a big old tall glass of water, you know. Oh man. Keyline says 2, unless you talk about Liz Cambridge. Yeah, Liz Cambridge. See, that situation, like, you know, if a guy was talking about it, you talk about Liz Cambridge, like, that's a big old tall glass of water. See, that's how you do it. But I was just talking about him as a player, being 6'5", you know, being like, man, that's a big old, that's a tall glass of water right there, boy. You know, I ain't say nothing about I want to drink it or consume it or anything. I just said that's a tall glass of water. Granddad said, yeah, he did get, yeah, you can tell he was getting mad. That dude, I was like, man, Coach Roney, I hope Coach Roney already got me about to fight on here. Now I'm going to have to fight this dude with the jacket on. Like, what? Oh, man. Boom, the fact says, I'm a survivor of the virus. Well, I'm definitely glad that you survived that virus, my brother. Thank you so much for letting us know. Definitely. Like Coach Roney said, sometimes it can be tough. Tony Wright says, Cincy, 38, Rams, 20. Joe Mixon, 27 carries, 174 yards? Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Coach. I don't know if he's gonna get a chance to get that many carries because I think the flow of the game, I feel like they're going to be behind, and they're going to try to make Joe throw them out of that hole. I don't know if they'll have a chance to stick to the plan. He says Stafford will throw 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And one thing I can say about that Bengals defense, they're opportunistic, but I don't know, man. This Rams offense is just on a whole nother level right now. Whole nother level. Definitely. But yeah, Boomer, I'm definitely glad that you survived the virus, my brother. Definitely glad. Molly Ma says Coach Roney called Arthur Blank a tall, old glass of water.
He's not tall, he's small.
Yeah, he's a short one. Dre says, Tony Wright, don't say that, bro. I got the Rams winning tomorrow. Oh man, Alex Edwards says I caught the show late, but they said they're in the talks with CP. Okay, that's good. Look, it's a good thing that somebody in the talks with somebody, because my Hawks, boy, they showed up and they wasn't in talks with nobody. I wanted them to trade for Ben Simmons, but that didn't go down. You know, and that's probably why these tickets have gone up, you know, for the Hawks, because they were probably trying to make that trade for Ben Simmons. But look, the deal that the Nets got, that was just the offer that they couldn't refuse. Yeah. 2 first-round picks, you know, Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, that's a lot of compensation. That's setting them up for, years to come and now. Like that was definitely a good trade. So it's looking like the Hawks ain't going to make the playoffs. That's the way it's looking. It looked like we went from Cinderella store. In the words, oh yeah. So yeah, in the words of a lot of people in my family, they going from sugar to, you can fill in the blank. I'm actually going to go to the Raptors game, the Hawks and Raptors game. So, what I'll do is I think Coach Trey's going to be coming with me. So we'll probably be shooting some stuff, because I like to try to bring y'all in on the experience. Anytime I experience anything, I try to bring y'all in it whenever it's sports related. So, yeah, I definitely try to make sure I record that and, share that experience with you. Tony Wright says the only team that will be behind are the LA Rams. Okay, I hear you, Tony. I hear you now. Now, you look, don't make the old coach tell you he told you so now. I don't like to say that. I hate saying that. Oh, Coach Rhoda loves to say it, boy. She loves to say it. Mother Ball said the Pelicans will make the man. Come on, Mother Ball. See, it all came back around, Molly Ball. I was picking on you last year. Now how the tables have turned, right? Last year I was picking on you. I'm like, but I tell you what, the Pelicans didn't make the playoffs, and here we are. Here we are right now, Molly Ball. Look, I got a chance to make it, and looks like we ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it. Granddaughter says, Big Low, what about the country disco? Thomas Red, make me wanna. I ain't never heard that one.
I like Thomas Red though.
Yeah, Thomas Red, cool. Dre Murphy says, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and the rest of the defense will stop Joe Mixon. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Tony Wright says, it's cool though. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this time I don't think so. We're gonna see. We definitely gonna see, my brother. I'm definitely excited to watch this game. Like I said, even though there's not that much fanfare to it, it seems like more people are talking about the halftime show than they're talking about the actual game. I'm hearing that the Tupac hologram might make a cameo.
Oh gosh.
Why you say, oh gosh, Coach? I'm hearing that they're gonna crank up the Tupac hologram.
Who wants to see that?
They probably flew to Cuba.
Is he gonna have a solo as well? The hologram?
I don't know. They probably flew to Cuba and got some video of them.
Okay. He said it was Michael Jackson.
Okay, I hear you. Mama said he said Tupac still alive, Coach Ron.
Okay.
Alex Edwards says, I got a question for you, Lo. Do you think Brady has surpassed Jordan as the GOAT? Skip and Shannon was debating this the other day. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't think he has. And we both know that it's very difficult to win a championship in the NFL. But the thing about Brady, he's been in the perfect situation, right? He's been in the perfect situation whenever he's won his championships. The biggest difference between him and Jordan is, Jordan, he got to his 6 finals and he won all of them, right? He won every last one of them. So we don't know those 2 years that he retired. We don't know if he would have won those or if the Rockets would have beat him. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that he surpassed Jordan. I can put it in the comments for everybody else to see what their answer is. If you feel like Brady surpassed Jordan, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like Jordan is still, as far as that level of greatness, put a 2 in the chat. If you feel like Jordan still is on top of Brady in that regard. Definitely. Ernest Wright said that Jordan is the greatest player to ever play. Man, and that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like we got to look at the Jordans and the Bill Russells, and I mean, there, there's definitely a lot of. I mean, but you gotta. I mean, Brady he's definitely up there. He's definitely up there. Like I feel like the way Brady came out and um, won all these championships. Joe Montana used to be the standard. But whenever Brady came out and did what he did, people kind of forgot about Joe Montana a little bit. And this is what, a conversation that a lot of people talk about when they say that, well, after as the generations change and um, that Generation X generation gets older, a lot of people say, well, hey, people are going to forget about Jordan and they're going to be considering LeBron to be the GOAT. And I feel like I can't really give it to LeBron because he's changed too many circumstances for himself. Like he has to always make sure that everything is working out perfect for him before he could be successful. So I mean, yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. Let's see here. Coach Dre Murphy, he says that he thinks Jordan is still the GOAT. So basically I said, look, if you feel like Jordan has been surpassed by Tom Brady as far as being the GOAT, greatest of all time, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where Jordan is still that guy, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what everybody's thinking. Coach Ronan, she agrees. She thinks Jordan's still that dude. Dex is in here. What's going on, Dexter Flash? He says Jordan is that guy, 6 rings, popular shoe, and was an absolute hero for us as little hoodlums. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Jordan made me want to play basketball. Like, there was a period whenever I was like, I mean, I'm cool just watching cartoons, but Space Jam came out and I Believe I Could Fly came out and I wanted to dunk and I realized I couldn't just dunk. I had to actually get to the basket first. So I had to learn how to dribble, had to learn how to shoot. Then, you actually start playing basketball and you get you get competitive. And then just that feeling of playing basketball, like Jordan spurred on all of that, and I don't think that Tom Brady is encouraging kids to want to play football. I feel like Michael Vick may have encouraged more kids to want to play football than Tom Brady has. I mean, that just might be my opinion. Keelan says, 1, Brady is a great winner. He has not changed the game or had the global impact that Jordan has. Okay. Yeah. Dre Murphy says, LeBron James ain't no GOAT. Look more like a they look more like a GOAT.
Wow.
Grand Dodger says 1. He thinks that it's Brady. J Rock says, Ice Cube and MC Ren should be part of the show. They may have an Eazy-E hologram when they go through NWA's hits. I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't either. I definitely would. Grandizer, J Rock, Molly Mall, and Boomer the Falcon, they all said too. They think that they think that Jordan's just that dude. Jamal, he says, Coach Lowe, Jordan was drafted by the Cavs team in 2003 and surrounded with what LeBron was, would end up leaving and demanded a change as well. I mean, we legitimately don't know that because the variable is LeBron and Jordan. So, who's to say that Jordan wouldn't have encouraged those teammates to be better, to be the best version of themselves? Who would have thought Bill Cartwright would have been what he was? And if Michael Jordan didn't play and, didn't demand the absolute best out of him, who would have known what Bill Cartwright or Luke Longley or all of those guys, Steve Kerr, John Paxson, who would have known what all of those guys would have been? Tony Wright says, Low, do you think that LeBron keeps playing just so he could pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the NBA's all-time scoring list that's currently a 33? Yeah, I think that's the case. And, he's also made it very public that he wants to play basketball with his son one day, and that'll definitely be history. Jamal D says Jordan was fortunate to be drafted to an organization that knew what they were doing. I don't know if you had a chance to watch The Last Dance. The Bulls were absolutely horrible whenever they drafted Jordan. They didn't know what they were doing. The reason why that dynasty began was due to a series of a lot of fortunate events. Alex Edwards says, I think Brady has surpassed Jordan, but a lot of sports media people are now making that claim. Look, it could definitely go both ways. Molly Moss says R. Kelly inspired my uncle to drive around a high school until he. What in the world? What in the world, Molly Moss? Alex Edwards says AI was my guy, completely changed the game. Yeah, he definitely did. AI was that dude, man. He was that dude. Jay Murphy says, Molly Moss, stop talking about my favorite R&B singer like that, bro. Now, Live Creek Music says, Jordan didn't get caught cheating like Brady. Goats don't cheat. Wow. Ooh, man. Brady, he definitely got caught cheating a few times. It wasn't just once, it was a few times. Jamal D says, then why he didn't demand the best out of his team and win anything before Pippen got there, Low? I know they made it to the playoffs, but it was just a law of numbers. Like, they needed some additional help. I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you're Superman. You go out there and, play the best game that you could play. You still need a supporting cast around you, right? Who's to say that Scottie Pippen would have been who he was if he played with LeBron James? LeBron James isn't. Who knows if LeBron James is as demanding as Michael Jordan is? It's one of those things, Bo. If for a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Sterling Wood says it don't matter because all of them are big old tall glasses of water. Oh man. Jamal D says, I think Jordan and LeBron's legacy are pretty even. I don't think it's blasphemous to say either is the GOAT. I can definitely see that. LeBron, he's changed the game many ways himself as far as like the influence that players have. And you also got to give LeBron credit for, everything that he's done for the community, as far as like creating the school and putting all these kids through college, man. It's definitely a beautiful thing. Definitely a beautiful thing. Tony Wright says, hey, Low, the Dallas Cowboys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New Orleans Saints, and the LA Rams are all in salary cap hell and will be losing a lot of players during free agency. Tampa, not as much as the other three. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. J. Rock says, R. Kelly has been lied on more than episodes of Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives, and Real Housewives of Atlanta combined. Goodness gracious. I don't know.
I saw them videos. Nobody lying on him.
Oh, what's the name of the thing? Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh man. Y'all are crazy. Molly Miles said that the Atlanta Falcons will lose players too. Yeah, we're gonna lose like Tyler Davidson, the guy that we got from New Orleans. Get him out of there. That's what we finna lose. Hopefully we can get old Watson in, because we need help at the wide receiver spot. Because just like Coach Tony Wright said, he's a big old tall glass of water and he's fast. What? He a big old fast tall. See, I didn't say before or afterwards. I just said he a big old tall glass of water. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So Tony Wright says that Dallas, they're expecting to drop Amari Cooper and Zeke. And I could definitely see that. I'll take either one of them. Keelan Black just says Coach Roney is the hero we need.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh boy. Jay Murphy says, Coach Lowe, who you got winning the Super Bowl tomorrow? So I'm finna go with the Rams. I think the Rams are going to win it. It's going to be a storybook ending for Matthew Stafford. Of course, he's not going to retire because he's looking like he's at the top of his game right now. But yeah, I think the Rams are going to win it. Matthew Stafford is finally going to get his respect around the league and in the media, and everything that the Detroit Lions fans were telling us. I don't know if y'all remember whenever we did that lunchtime live, whenever they made the trade for Matthew Stafford, everything those Detroit Lions fans were telling us, it looks like it came true. And I don't know if y'all remember me saying, I said, look, guys, with Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford is going to have a chance to go to a Super Bowl. And, 8, 9, 10 months later, here we are. They're in the Super Bowl, and Matthew Stafford is literally playing in a game that if he wins, he's going to the Hall of Fame. No question. If he's playing for the Hall of Fame tomorrow, well, it's 12:54. He's playing for the Hall of Fame today. So I could definitely see that happening. Molly Moss is Big Low. You didn't say that out loud, but in your head you were saying tall glass of goodness. What in the world, boy? Oh man, Jamal D says the Cowboys, they can replace both of them in the draft. Honestly, not like they have a lot of holes to fill. Yeah. I mean, shoot, they got the replacements for both of them on their team. Tony Pollard, he ran the ball better this season than Ezekiel Elliott, and I heard that they might be trying to release Michael Gallup as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they might have to replace Amari Cooper, because I know that they still have Wilson. So Wilson and CD Lamb will be their wide receivers. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. But yeah, I think I'm finna go for the Rams tomorrow. That's the direction I think I'm gonna go in tomorrow. I think I'm finna go with the Rams to win the Super Bowl. My homeboy Tony Wright, he thinks the Bengals are gonna win it, but it's definitely gonna be interesting and it's gonna be fun to watch. Definitely gonna be fun to watch. Keelan says Rams win 38-23. Book it. I make no guarantees for betting purposes. Oh man. Tony Wright says, Coach Lowe, I totally agree with you 100%. If the Rams win, Raheem Morris will win his first Super Bowl and Ricardo Allen won't. Either way, a former Falcon's going to get a ring tomorrow. Ain't no ties in the Super Bowl, Coach Ronald. You got to keep playing. I wish there was. Because 28-3 wouldn't be a thing. So Wright says Dallas, they got Dak Prescott $40 million a year. Amari Cooper is getting 23. Zach Martin's getting 23 million. Tyron Smith's getting 21 million a year. DeMarcus Lawrence getting 20 million. Ezekiel Elliott's getting 16.5. I mean, that's a lot of money, man. And so you can see why it was such a big deal when Dallas lost this year.
Right.
Because because it was like, man, it was one of those situations where like we know what we have now, and I felt like they had a chance to do something, but it's one of those things where they couldn't get it done, and they definitely blew an opportunity. Molly Moss says, I'm kidding, Big Low. You more manly than a bare-chested mountain man. What in the world? I don't know. That's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh man. Dexter Vlad says, excuse me. Dexter Vlad says the Simpsons predicted that the Bengals will win. I seen somebody say something about it on Twitter. They said that there was because the Simpsons, they be predicting stuff. So we're gonna see how that works out. Alex Edwards says, I think the Rams are going to mess the bed today, and the Bengals will pull off the win. It could definitely happen. With Joe Burrow as the quarterback. And look, anything is possible. We've seen this kid do some amazing things. So it's going to be an interesting and fun game to watch. Definitely will be. Well, look, man, I'm not trying to keep y'all up too late, because I don't want y'all wives or husbands or significant others get upset at me. If y'all be trying to go to church tomorrow, or y'all supposed to do some chores around the house, and you trying to sleep in, and then you be like, man, I was staying up with Coach Lowe last night. We were talking about country music and whether a tall glass of water is appropriate or not. So I ain't finna keep y'all up too late, man. I know I got fussed at for coming on too late tonight. But look, I want to thank everybody for coming on to chill out with us. Oh my God. You see this? Mom talking about he a deacon.
Oh, okay. All right, Deacon Mom. Go to bed. Okay.
Oh man. Grandizer says, thank you everyone for joining Coach Big Low Kuntry and Coach Ronnie. Please hit the like button and subscribe button and share. Stay safe and have a healthy and blessed and rise up to everybody. Definitely. Ernest Wright says, listen to Hop Sin. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yeah, I think that's like a New York. You see the New York or Philadelphia rapper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Will it not? Will it sound good in the truck with some speakers? That's what I be about. That's what I'd be about. Definitely. Well, look, man. I appreciate everybody for coming on tonight. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but y'all were here with us. I need y'all to stay safe. Please don't do anything that I would do, and we'll definitely be chopping it up with y'all pretty soon, man. Y'all be easy.